Hey y'all, Harvey Lewis here, and these are some of my plums. I planted this tree about 3 years ago, and it is starting to give me some fruit, so I'm really excited about that. But what I was not excited about is a few weeks ago, I had the birds starting to get into them. And so a lot of people have put up little tiny plastic owls, but you know, that's really not, in my opinion, the best way to do it. You gotta have something a lot freakier. So today we're gonna talk about a few simple tips if you have been having problems with squirrels and birds eating off of fruit trees. I don't have very many on there, so it's hard to want to be generous and give them to the squirrels, because a lot of times they'll just take a nibble and then leave them. So the solution I found is actually kind of surprising. Whoa! Wow, this is my scarecrow, Larry, and he's a little bit scary, but he's lovable, and we've been having a good time together. But he sneaks up on me in the garden. I just made this out of some household materials, a little steak and some clothes I wasn't using. His goggles keep slipping down. He's got a red hat to let those birds know he's there. But I've had 0 attacks on my fruit trees since I put this in the area. So it's pretty stylish too. It's a highly effective old way of doing things. Totally recommend it. You know, another thing you could do, I've seen other people put you know, wind chimes up, things like that hanging from the branches. But if your trees are kind of small and can't support something like that, or if you haven't found it to be working, here's another very cost-effective little trick. So this is a peach tree, and I had some squirrels. They just take like a little nibble before they're even ready, but they'd fall to the ground. It's just so disappointing when you don't have that many to give. So you can put some material that's kind of slippy on the outside of your trees. This is just a typical potted plant pot. Say that 3 times fast. This is 3 to 4 gallon, 5, 6 liter. I tried to place it at a point where it's extremely awkward for a squirrel to jump up on you. You gotta imagine yourself in the mind of a squirrel. So the squirrel's gonna be like, so I'm gonna try to place this about where it's gonna try, and it's gonna just slide off. This is keeping those squirrels back to their normal native food sources anyway, so squirrels will adapt and figure out tricks eventually. If this doesn't work, if this size isn't gonna work, use something a little bigger. If you can kind of teach them that this is not for them, they might not even come back. So I've just zip tied this up. I cut through the middle so I could slip it around this tree, and then at the bottom I put another zip tie. Pretty easy, pretty cheap fix, and I've had no more peach fatalities since then, except for the ones that I've eaten, of course. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and comment below. Would love to hear what you have to say. If you have any other tricks that I'm leaving out, I'm sure I am. And don't forget to sign up for our app if you're in the US or Canada. It's a free download. It's called NatureHub, no spaces. We are working on some tools to help you find a more conscious lifestyle. Anyway, thanks for joining us again. I'm Harvey Lewis. See you next time.